Governor Ron DeSantis says 2 state investigations have been launched in the wake of Hurricane Ian. This following reports that insurance companies have been slashing Ian payouts, leaving homeowners to foot the repair bill.
The allegations were actually first made more than 3 months ago in Tallahassee during a Florida House committee meeting. 8 on Your Side investigator Masa Saidi continues her coverage of the state's insurance crisis.
Keith, Stacy, good evening. In December, lawmakers convened a special session on property insurance. They wanted to pass massive reforms requested by insurance companies. Some said it was a bad idea, including 3 insurance adjusters who tried and failed to stop this law. Ian crashed into Florida's west coast in late September last year. The Cat 4 hurricane packed 150-mile-per-hour winds, heavy rains, and storm surge. More than 2 months after the hurricane, storm clouds gathered over lawmakers sitting on the House Commerce Committee.
Welcome to the Commerce Committee, Special Session A.
It's December 13th, the day before the Florida Legislature's special session wraps up. The committee has convened to review a property insurance reform bill. Committee Chairman, State Representative Bob Rommel presiding as various speakers step up to the podium. More than 2 hours later, it's Ben Mandel's turn.
Hi.
Mandel identifies himself as a licensed independent adjuster. He works on behalf of insurance companies, but he alleges they've become too emboldened by recent legislative changes. After Hurricane Ian, Mandel tells lawmakers his claims were not getting paid. Then comes something unexpected.
The insurance companies were directing the file reviewers to change my estimates to repair the roofs rather than to replace a totaled roof. However, the insurance company was leaving my name on the estimates in a fraudulent effort to make it appear that I had written this bogus estimate, which defrauded the policyholders out of their proper claim payments.
Mandel continues to describe what he calls a scheme. After about 2 minutes, Chairman Rommel can be heard saying, "Excuse me," but Mandel does not stop speaking.
If you or your friend or your relative has an insurance claim that has not been properly paid from her...
That's when Mandel's mic is cut off.
First off, since you're a licensed public adjuster and you just told us that some licensed insurance committee have committed fraud, if you can come to my office with that information later, I'll make sure the Attorney General and OIR takes care of that. So my office is on the 3rd floor. You can see me after the committee.
Chairman Rommel warns others to not, quote, hijack the mic. After Mandel, 2 other adjusters make a similar claim.
They've got to stop changing our estimates or leaving our names on them, and they're just taking stuff out for no reason.
They've manipulated these documents without my approval.
I'm going to have to cut you off again, but to continue, you're a licensed adjuster, and if you are, I'm on the 3rd floor, and I'd love to see that information.
The question, what happened in the hours and days that followed? We know as of last week, the governor has announced the launch of 2 state investigations.
So the reports of people getting shortchanged or getting unlawfully dropped because someone was looking to make more money, the Insurance Regulation Office is investigating that. The chief financial officer is investigating that. They need to be held accountable, and I know that they're going to be aggressively doing it.
And no charges have been brought against any person or company. No wrongdoing has been proven. At this point, these are just allegations that have been made to lawmakers. Furthermore, we cannot confirm that the state is investigating any specific insurance company or insurance vendor, but lots of questions raised.
Yeah, it's startling for sure. Do we know when the state started this investigation?
I contacted Representative Rommel's office because he was involved in that exchange, and his office tells me that they forwarded an email complaint to the Department of Financial Services on February 20th. We are working to learn more about the timeline and the state's response.
All right. Thank you, Masa.